It's Hannah Abraham and Olakunle. Join our journey and dive into the lively foray. As Nigeria live, tune in bright and clear. Insights, laughs and knowledge are all right here. Current news and issues, what's happening today. Personal tales unfolding in a unique way. Political views and tales of old and new. With guest speakers who share a broader view. Come along, be a part of this vibrant scene. Your voice, your story, your dreams to be seen.
With it.
I can't hear you.
Waiting for you.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Anna. Good evening, Olakunle. How are you doing today?
Good evening, Abraham. I'm doing okay.
Good evening,
Hopefully.
Abraham. I'm doing good.
All right. Good evening, everyone.
Anna, hopefully.
Yeah. I mean, everyone has to be hopeful, regardless of one situation. I guess that's it. Good evening, everyone. This is Ask Nigeria Live. This is where we put the face to the personality, doing breaking news, insight, entertainment, sports, and all the rest that you see in the channel. Right. So, how's your week been today? I mean, this is a weekend. So, Anna, luckily, how has it been for you guys?
Well, yeah, the weekend actually started on a good note until Friday. Friday morning. That was yesterday morning when it was flooded in Lagos State. The rain started around past 8 in the morning and fell to, I think, to 11, around to 10. And, when it comes to
Did
rain
you
in Lagos State, it affects traffic,
did you just say
movement.
flooding?
I'm sure there was a
Wow.
flood. There was a flood.
Well, I
Especially from
mean,
Lagos Island. Especially in
okay,
Lagos Island.
because there's been
It was flooded.
But it
speculation that
wasn't that serious.
It was a little bit. It's caused a
Really?
kind of hectic traffic, why going and why coming back home. So
I
But
yes,
no
remember.
life was
today
lost.
the weather, but yeah, today the weather is a little bit cool and everything is going fine.
Well,
I mean,
well,
was any life lost in the
no,
flood?
no,
Or it's
Anna.
not that kind of flood?
I mean, I could
What
remember
are you
in
saying
20.
now?
I could remember in
Are you
2017 that
mocking me or what?
some people used canoe.
No.
Some people use canoe to pass. If you were going to the market, you take a canoe. You just need to ask him if anybody used the canoe to navigate the uh navigate Lagos Island, the Victoria Island. That's all you needed. I mean, if you find anybody using a boat, using a canoe, or anything like that, then the flooding is kind of
You knew
serious.
that it is serious. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, I
it
see.
is very,
The,
very
I
serious.
mean, I can't relate.
Anna wants to be on TV so that you can say, Kule, what's going on in Lagos State?
No, it's the way
No,
you said it was pretty serious.
no.
That's why
Yeah, it was pretty
I
serious
was
to be
trying
honest.
to,
It
because
actually started in
if
the
on
morning
this
and people.
side on this side of the country, right, we only would say, because we don't really get to experience flooding like that, except probably maybe around Niger and Kogi, Benue,
Because
because
of
they're
the
the ones that
dams.
are like at the bank. Yes, so there's an overflow of the bank of, what am I saying? There's an overflow. So the water itself, when it overflows like that, it actually does take life. So that one now would say it is serious or it is fatal. So when you said it was pretty serious, I was like, okay, what is like the extent to
The
the
seriousness in Lagos
severity?
State is to
It's
the extent in
different.
Lagos State. Our own is
Because it's
different. It's come
traffic,
from now.
it's serious.
Thank you. It's actually serious. When it comes to traffic
I
in Lagos State,
see.
it's very serious. Especially movement from one place to another. Something that can use 30 minutes can turn to about 1 hour plus. Like when I was coming
That's
back
not
Yeah.
yesterday,
serious enough. I mean,
are you serious?
if you spend 6 hours there, yeah, you could consider that to be kind of serious.
No need. Probably you should just carry the bed and the mattress and the cooking pot and the gas cooker.
And my
Then before you
gas.
know that it's
Thank
serious,
you.
before you know that it's serious,
So that I'll
don't mind
cook.
it, bro. So when
I'll
you
cook in
cook, you
traffic.
wake up, then you realize, oh wow, I spent 8 hours in the traffic. Now it is serious. It's actually serious,
Yes.
couple weeks, you have been work since morning, and you're coming back from work, and
You're coming back. You
there
need
was this
rest.
kind of need the rest. You have to there was a particular time in Lagos, I think last year, well, a couple of people had their dinner in the bus from around 6 p.m. in the evening. So we got home 1 a.m. in the morning, 12 p.m. I'm serious, 12 a.m., 11:30 p.m.
You have
Very
just
late.
turned back
So we
and
had
gone back to the office.
now the funny part is that you can't turn back because most of the time you either you find
Exactly.
yourself
Just
on the
change,
terminal
rest
bridge.
small.
The kind of
Just
scenario
rest.
whereby
When
you
you
find
get
yourself in the
home,
terminal bridge. How will you turn back? And there's no
Anna, some
back,
people
there's
leave
no
for
front.
work 4 a.m.
I mean,
Three,
exactly
not
when he
even
says,
four.
if he says you get back around 12 a.m., now imagine you have to leave back for work at 4. Literally, you just
It's
go back,
happened.
just lay down small and pray that you don't sleep off
And funny part, you
and
can't
wake up
even go back
late.
because the security man is already locked the gate, so you'll be fine.
Then you hit the ground running by 4 a.m.
All right, guys. As usual, we have a couple of videos that we'll be looking at. Of course, these are people who are saying things as they see fit, things about Nigeria, Nigerians, or things that are relatable across board. All right, we have a couple of such videos, and we'll discuss them. Let's see the first video, shall we?
Sure.
Yeah.
Hello, I have
Yes, we
a
shall.
confession. I do not think that I should bear children. I do not think that I, as a person, should, for any reason, be in possession of kids. This is the reason why. I am very interested in human beings and I'm very interested in human life because I think that it's way more deeper than it seems. If I had a child, I would use it for research. I would study it right from inception till death.
Okay.
Because the concept of people growing up, whenever I see a child and then I see that child, maybe 3 years, the child has grown, 6 years, the child is grown, it baffles me. And I know that it's the normal workings of a human being. But the fact that people grow is very interesting to me. So if I had a child, I would constantly study it. I would regard it as a it because I don't know, that's what it is. But I don't think the I don't think I'm the right person to keep around children or to be in possession of any of those things. Because I could give it up for research,
Believe
for
how?
science,
You people should believe that.
anything to foster knowledge.
Don't say, what's her name? Victory, come and watch my nephew or my niece for me. Before you come back and see that your child is in the lab.
The thing when I saw the video that came to my mind is that I want to ask Abraham. Abraham, what are
Yes.
what are actually the parameters for someone to be kept in Yaba left? Because I think we have a new patient.
I don't.
I think we have a new patient.
Why do you think
Why do you
Thank
think
you.
it's
Yeah,
a
the
Yabales
mental
patient?
What would I say is the Yaba left is that let me do the statistics. The girl should be around 15 to 18. She's not even close to 20. So first and foremost, you want to do
Are
an
you sure?
experiment.
She's probably is.
Probably around that 15 to 18. She's not the way I observed the video I just watched right now, 15 to 18. Okay, let's say mass 20. Why can't you use
Okay.
yourself as an experiment? You said it baffles you how people grow. Why can't
She
you
has
just
grown.
be in a room? No, she has grown totally. Why can't you just place camera in the corridor, in the corners of your rooms? and start watching yourself how you grow. Experiment your like do some experiment on yourself, kill yourself in the room,
Do you know
then
what's
show us
funny
the
when
footage.
she talked about
That's how I'm saying that.
um when she talked about constantly watching the child, growth in a child is something that is very baffling, even to me that is not paying attention, and even to the human eyes. Now, you would see a child today, especially people who live with that child. You cannot pinpoint when this child grows or when this child is growing, or there is no specification, there's no alarm bell that starts to beep, 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 1 more inch increasing, or increasing by an inch, or increasing by a centimeter, or the legs are growing, the length is, there is no um there's no time that you can point out to say this is when this growth happens in a child. That is why a parent will probably go to buy a cloth for their child, for instance, in January, right? If they go back to the market and buy that same size and match, trust me, they've been seeing that child, but they might not have noticed that the child has grown. They would go to buy that same size and match and come back and the child has outgrown that size of clothes. Or there are times you just look at your sibling. Is there not a time you just look at your sibling and you're like, you're growing taller, or you've grown
Mm.
tall, you know, that kind of thing. This is you living with the child. No matter how much you try to put your eyes on that child, you cannot figure out what
Yeah,
happens
like you
or
said, you cannot
when
figure out
the
but what's
growth
the essence of
happens.
experiment? What is the essence
So
of
the only thing
scientific
that
experiment?
they mark, the only thing now that they mark their growth by would be milestones. Okay, first step, first word. Okay, this month, they get to eat this kind of food. At this month, they start eating solid, or you get it. First
Mhm.
word, first sentence, first laugh, first intentional laugh, because you know babies actually do smell. So all of these things are the milestones that you then get to mark for the child. But if you want to say you are constantly sitting and you're taking the child to a research lab, is it the brain they want to be checking now to figure out how the child is growing, or at what stage, what point, 12 a.m. You
Actually, I have
It got some
increase.
point.
something
It got some point to
disturbing
me
to
that
say.
I exactly comes something to me that what's actually the cause of you channeling your attention from probably
To a
something
child like
important
that.
to a child like becoming can be said is baffling. Like you said, you have a valid point, Anna. You said something about not knowing how a child grow in terms of height, body structure, immunes, and everything. But does it have to get to the point of saying it's baffling that you need to conduct some experiments? It's that's why I actually started my statement by saying that
I'm
what are the
saying is a
parameters.
patient.
Then I'm saying what are the parameters to actually probably case someone in the Yaba left for an experiment because
I
that's some
might, I
statement that
might
should not be
have,
altered outside.
I might have some things to say about that. All right.
All right,
The
let's
the
hear you
first
out.
thing, the first thing I wanted to say is that I think the very important criterion, because it's only one criterion that makes people who are admitted to a psych ward to be there is because they they don't acknowledge that they have a mental issue. Do you understand? They would never agree that they have a mental issue.
Which is actually
Um,
true.
Anna should be familiar with David Wood. David Wood is a Christian apologist who has been diagnosed to be a psychopath. You know what a psychopath is? If you search online, you would see.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, he was diagnosed by. If you check his story is actually really scary. I think I don't know whether he killed his father or he actually attempted to kill his father using a hammer,
Mm.
sledgehammer. So that is someone. He doesn't have that feeling. I mean, talking about being refined, being changed by religion, being changed by something that you believe in, that's another story. But that is an example of someone who acknowledges it, says, I am a diagnosed psychopath. His name is David Wood. He runs a YouTube channel. He's friends with Sam Shamoun. He's friends with God Logic. That's Avery. He's friends with Inspiring Philosophy. He's a, as I said, he's a Christian apologist, right? He's not in a mentor word because he acknowledges it. It doesn't deny that I'm not a psychopath, right? It doesn't say, no, 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 all those things you guys are saying about me is not true, right? Same thing that this girl has said that, look, I don't think I should have a child because, nah, the things I would do to that child will be not normal, right? Abnormal. That's one. Two is there are actually researchers in the field of early childhood education who have used their own children to earn a PhD. They earn a
Yeah.
doctorate on it. So I think it's not abnormal for someone to say, "Oh, I'm interested in this child and I want to do something more with that child," right? I don't think there's something bad in it. There's a lot of them, right? They had a child and then they're like, "Oh, all these times that I would just spend with this child, why not just turn it into something productive?" I mean, I'm catering to the child and I'm also by the side, I'm observing something. If you, my sister studied early childhood education, and while we were reviewing our project together, it was the primary method of getting data is by observation.
Sure.
You don't get to set questionnaire for children. You don't get to except the children. Depending on age, 4-year old, 3-year old, even up to 6-year olds. You can't say, "Oh, I have a questionnaire for you. Can you fill it?" No, you have to observe them. You have to ask them questions, see the way that they
And
answer
yeah,
you,
have
whether they answer
conversations
it
with them.
correctly or anything. So in early childhood education, you can do that, right? Now that's valid. Three, this one is quite disturbing. I read it in Introduction to the Study of Language, not Introduction, the Study of Language by George Yule, who writes introductory textbooks for linguistics, for language, things like that. And then he wrote there, I think it was part of where I got the source for this story. What actually happened was there was a research done by, and what happened was they wanted to know if you don't interact with a child, right?
If the child
How
has
does
language,
how does that child develop language, right?
language,
So
yes.
Yeah,
essentially
I think I remember
what these people did
reading that
was
too.
they spoiled the life of a child,
Of a
if not more than
child,
one child,
yes.
just
The
because they want
isolate the
to they
child
want
from
to be
human.
sure they want to be sure whether that
If there is
child
actually
would
language,
get language. So I think it was a couple of children too,
a
because
couple of
one
children, yes.
was with dogs. Another researcher did as with a gorilla or a baboon, right? Raising the two together. And then the child, instead of teaching the baboon or the gorilla, I don't know, teaching it human language, the child actually learned baboon
From the
language
baboons, yes.
from. So we know that I one thing I would say from all this is that we know that it is possible that what she is saying is true. She's not just saying it, and how calm she is. She's very calm. She's saying it, she's truthful about it, right? So we need to believe her because we've seen what other people have done. But if she's
And you have
saying,
to be
I don't
watchful
want,
too.
I
You
have
have to
this
also to be
tendency,
watchful.
That's why I
right?
said believe her.
I
when
don't
we
have
were
this.
watching it, I said believe what she says.
Yeah, and she's saying I have this tendency. I shouldn't be near kids. Yeah, just grant her, grant her whatever it is. I mean, you're not gonna stay with someone like David Wood and not have it at the back of your mind that this is a psychopath, right? Even if he's changed, something spiritual has changed him, you still have it at the back of your
Does
mind that
that
he doesn't have that kind of feeling
he's
that
a
you would
psychopath,
have, right? So, like Anna
which is
said,
true.
this girl, I don't think the family should let her around kids, whether cousin,
Sure,
nephew,
sure.
niece, or whatever. I think she should be left alone. I don't know what kind of person she is, but depending on how social she is, she may be social and just not like kids, right? They can interact, but
Hmm.
depending,
It's
they can
actually
also
true.
watch out for other antisocial behavior.
I
That's
don't.
what I would
Did
say.
she
That was
specifically
actually what
actually note that she doesn't really like children? I think
What she said was
she only expressed her insecurity. She only expressed her
no,
insecurity with the
she
children.
said
and the
that
fact
she
that
doesn't want to have children because she's
this is
inquisitive.
what she
Yeah,
tends
she's
to do with
inquisitive,
them.
and
They
yeah,
become research
An
projects.
intrusive
I
thought.
think is she it actually shows that she has that she's not really antisocial, right? She has accepted the fact that this is how she feels about
yeah.
this certain thing, and she
For
doesn't
no.
she has
For you're
embraced
correct.
it.
You're correct. You may be right, and I mean I don't know. That's why I said that we don't know whether she's antisocial or not, right? But let's just go with the fact that she's not antisocial, right?
And
I
she's open
Using her
about
words.
yeah yeah. So
But
I
she's a
open
mean
about
bluffing
it.
also, I know, put it out there, saying that, I just believe that, to my own understanding, I think this girl really needs to work on herself to understand why she feel she's not to be trusted with the children, because you shouldn't be having this kind of statement on social media. Just like a self-reflection, you just have to go back and ask yourself a couple of questions. Why do I feel insecure with children? Because it has nothing to do with you coming out live on social media and telling us that no, don't keep your children with me. It's just a way of saying.
we'll come back to that that thing that you said again when time calls for it. But I think we should move on to the next video that we have here. As I said, these are things, real things that people are saying, right? So the second one.
Stop eating noodles.
Stop eating chicken and beef.
Please stop eating rice.
Stop eating vegetables.
What are we
Men,
going
stop
to eat
eating
now?
I don't understand.
You need to
That
stop
was-
drinking
that's
water.
the question.
4 foods you should avoid. And stop eating 3 times a day.
Stop drinking juice.
You see bread and you see rice, avoid them.
5 foods you should never eat after 6 p.m.
Stop eating sugar.
Start eating eggs. Start eating
Avoid wheat and semo.
Don't eat bread.
What am I going to what should I eat
Stop
next?
drinking coffee first thing in the morning.
Don't eat after 7 p.m.
Stop eating after 5 p.m.
Snacking will make you fat.
Stop yes, mommy.
After 4 p.m.
Stop drinking milk, Anthony.
Stop eating salad.
Stop eating eggs at all.
This food is killing us. Do not eat this food.
Stop
Yes,
starving
ma'am.
yourself.
God needs you to stop eating.
Who's the serve us? Anna, you need to employ a chef and a maid. That is what I'm taking from this video. Stop serving yourself, Anna. Please stop serving yourself. And to Abraham, you need to start eating stone and drink a lot of petrol. They said you don't
You
drink water.
make me remember the video
and
of
drink a lot.
the popular memes on TikTok where someone just
my
picks up a
God.
stone and then start eating it.
Yes, actually true. So start eating stone and drink
I don't get.
enough
I mean,
of petrol.
we're talking about
And-
GMO, but I should not eat salad, udon, salad of all food.
That was not even
And-
the problem. That's not even the problem. All about stop drinking water. Like, what should we drink? Maybe we should start drinking petrol. Let everybody start going to the filling station and get petrol and start drinking it. And light yourself. When you finish drinking it, light yourself off.
It
Let's
just
see what's
shows.
gonna
It
happen.
goes to show that whatever that is going on, right? Whatever you want to find, whatever advice, medical advice, relationship advice, financial advice that you want
Social
out
media
there.
is not the best place.
No, not even only that. Social media is not the best space. You will get it, right? You will get it. If, for instance, you give me say 1 week. I mean, 1 week is too much. 3 days, and you say, find me a video online that says rice is better than say eating chicken, right? You put rice on the one side, chicken on the one side. I will find you a video that someone would
Sure.
say, well, rice is better. Someone will still tell you that drinking alcohol is better than drinking
That was
water.
that one is even
Someone
better.
will tell you.
One of you
Someone will
last
tell
2
you.
years ago did one ridiculous thing on social media, and I'm actually not expecting that from that guy. He's actually a graduate in, I think, 2019 or 2020. You finished a bachelor degree in English language. I know I feel from English language also, so I know how I've been indoctrinated, what I've passed through, what I learned. Then after the first week of being a graduate, the guy came on social media, brought up a jollof rice and chicken and said, "Why do we need to eat?" At first, I was like, "Okay, where is this video going to?" And they said, "Instead for you
Word.
to eat," then they brought out the blender. I don't know if you have seen the video, bro. And they poured the
Okay,
jollof
so
rice
do not.
and
I've
the
not seen
chicken
it. Please do not.
and
Do
he
not
blend
traumatize.
everything. He
Do
blended
not.
Do
he
not
This
say
blended
boy. I'm.
it.
everything
I'm.
Do not
I'm
onto
say
a
warning.
it.
straw
I'm warning
Do
you.
not
This
and
boy.
say
Do
poured
it.
not traumatize me. I'm warning you. I've not seen the video.
Jesus.
Do not
I'm
traumatize
serious.
me.
When I
Don't.
saw the video,
Family
Don't describe
when I
traumatized
that
saw
you,
the
video
video,
please.
again.
if probably I've not seen the person, I would have said probably because of lack of education, like we said, education is the best policy. Education actually, but I know this guy in West of Lagos. I know him very well. He's a graduate, 2019 or 2020. Then a week after his graduation, because I don't want to do probably guys for a content on anything, he brought out the jollof and blended everything and started drinking. Even added straw. That this is the best way instead of so
I'll
a lot.
pretend I didn't. I didn't hear. I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
I'm
I'm just gonna
serious. I don't
pretend
know
I
if you have
didn't
not
hear
seen.
that.
I'm serious. I've forgotten his name, sir. I'm serious.
I'll
This
pretend.
guy
You
did a
please do not
content.
remember his name. Do not recall his name. Do not
Bro,
Because
it's
recall his
Abraham will
so
be
name.
tempted to go and
traumatizing.
search.
Do not recall his name.
So
Search
you were
it
Because
or
traumatized.
try it.
I mean, hold
It's
on, hold on.
bad.
I know people who do who taunt Italians for content, right? There's this guy or two guys actually. They run a YouTube channel. It's called Lionfield. So then there are other people who just cook. They review Italian food, anything that has to do with Italian food, Italian recipe, pasta, cappuccino, pizza, all those things. They review them, and then there are some traditions in Italy that you can't just break. For instance, you can't drink wine with ice in it, right? You can't. You
Yes.
just can't, right? So if
It's
you're
one of the
eating
traditions,
pizza,
yes.
you can't have more than one slice and then roll and then start eating everything together in Italy. So it's
You
not part of
respect
the
pizza.
tradition. Yeah, you respect pasta too. Do you know that in Italy you're not supposed to break it? Do boom,
Break. Yeah, you can't break.
break it. They
Yeah, they
find you.
respect. I don't know. They have respect for their food or
Yeah, they
something.
do that. So I know other creators too. Like there's one called Bayashi. Bayashi always taunts them by breaking. Sometimes you will not break it. You do like this and say, "Oh, okay." They are looking at me, and then put it back there. And after making pasta and everything, you will now fry the pasta, right? And then I say, "Yeah, Bayashi, what the hell are you doing?" Right? I get that, but come on.
I'm
You
serious.
in
Blending
Nigeria. I
jollof
mean,
rice. What level of sicko is that?
Abraham, I want you to type it on probably on TikTok or Insta. It should be there. Or let the guy pull down the video or take the video down. I'm serious. And when I saw the video, I was so traumatized. It's someone you
yeah.
know. I'm sure it's someone you know
Now
very well. I've
you
forgotten
know,
his
you
name.
know, Anna. Do you know what? Do you know what happens now? When as luckily has mentioned it now. Do you know that Almighty Google is listening? Our phones are listening. Now, when I'm done with you and I go to TikTok, that video
You're
now.
going to see it.
You're gonna see the video. He blended everything, jollof rice. And when he did it, I actually thought that probably he's going to, just discard or trash it. And he added a straw and was drinking and said, "This is the best way." It was so
Enough,
disgusting when I
enough,
saw the
enough,
video.
enough.
Yeah,
Thank you
enough,
So
very
enough.
much. Thank
very
you.
disgusting, and so all this food content and social media, like I
Do you
said,
do you know
a lot
do you
of
know do you
information
know
that we
the
get
only
from social
time
media.
do you know the only time that that is acceptable, right? The only time it's acceptable is when you're using something called an NG tube to eat, right? So you cannot eat through your mouth, you eat through the nose. So you
Yes,
have a
actually true.
tube that goes
That
from the nose
that was
straight
actually
to the
deceptions
stomach.
to
I
that.
mean, last year October, for about 2 weeks, I think that was how I fed. Not I think that was how I fed. So it's medically acceptable. You want to eat meat or whatever, you blend it in such
Yeah,
a way that
medically
it's liquid,
acceptable. Not
and
that
then
you will come out and
you ingest it. But for someone like that, that's sacrilegious. That's sacrilegious. And if I
I'm
if I come
serious.
across that video, luckily I blame you. I blame you. I
Why will
blame
you
you. I
blame
blame
me?
you. I
Why you
blame
blame me?
you.
We are just trying. I'm just trying to point out some examples of those
I
videos that we have on social media. So
like
that's
you
actually
you
just it.
asked a while ago that what are the criteria for admitting someone to a psych ward. This is one
One
of
of them
them.
is this.
Yeah,
One of
one
them
of
is this
them,
actually.
blending jollof rice and
And
chicken
chicken
in Nigeria.
and
I mean,
added straw.
I get the fact that foreigners may do meat pie and okra and all of that. They are just trying to rage bait
Have you
us.
seen that too? Have you seen that too? Someone saying
Let's.
that I think how many of you have tried? Oh, what about how many of you have tried meat pie with okra soup? When I
I
saw
mean,
the video,
I've
probably for
seen
content, actually
snippets
probably
of
for
a
content.
video. I've seen snippets of a video where someone did that, but it was a foreigner, so it can be forgiven.
It's
It
not
doesn't
new.
live here.
This not,
It was a
but
foreigner
no. But the
actually.
concept of this is that being a foreigner does not mean that you should just trash someone's culture, like you said in Italy. There are some
Yeah.
things, even being Nigeria, even in Italy, there's something that you know yourself that you have to respect the culture. That's our own respect. That's our own culture. You have to respect it, not blending jollof rice and chicken or doing some stuff. I've seen couple of many things. You know what? Let's just go to the next video
All
because
right,
let's
let's
just
go
get
to the next
traumatized.
video because this is trauma galore. All right,
So
so
what were we
let's.
talking about, Seth? Don't eat food, don't eat food, don't eat
Uh,
food. We have moved
I've
into
given
something else.
I have given everybody your own speculation except me. Anna, your own is get a chef and get a maid. Abraham, start eating stone and make sure that you drink enough of petrol.
If
That's
you're
just it.
paying for the
Me,
chef, if you're
good.
paying for the chef and the maid, I don't mind, bro. I don't
someone
mind.
someone said in the video, stop serving yourself. Don't you hear the video? So don't starve yourself again. So stop serving
No, they said
yourself.
starve, starve.
Is it starve? I'm not sure. It's not
Is it
starve. It's
starve or
serving.
serve?
Serve.
I
Don't
say it
serve
said
yourself.
Oh,
starve.
Serve. It's not even
let's
starve.
see it
Starve.
again. Is there still
So
time?
stop serving.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
says
There's
stop
still
serving
time.
yourself.
So let's. That's what it says. So after the video, we
Eating
just go to the
noodles.
next
Stop
one.
eating chicken and beef.
Please stop
Noodles.
eating rice.
Stop eating vegetables.
Men, stop eating okra soup.
Vegetables again.
water.
4 foods you should
Man, what did
avoid.
okra do
Stop
to you
eating
people?
3 times a day.
Stop drinking juice.
You see bread
Eat
and you
once
see
a day.
rice, avoid them.
5 foods you should never eat
Okay, ma.
after 6 p.m.
Stop eating eggs.
Avoid wheat and semo.
Don't eat bread.
Never eat a naked banana.
Stop drinking coffee first thing in the morning.
Don't
Naked
eat
banana.
after 7 p.m.
The banana is
After 5
p.m. Snacking will make you fat.
Stop eating
Yes,
after
mommy.
4 p.m.
Stop drinking milk, Anthony.
Okay,
Stop
mommy.
eating salad.
Stop eating
Okay,
eggs
Anthony.
at all.
This food is killing us. Do not eat this food.
Stop starving yourself.
God needs you to stop eating.
Okay, starving. I actually thought it said serving.
Stop starving yourself. So
I'm going to make my own video tomorrow.
what will be the
Now,
video?
Stop feeding yourself,
Stop
send it
eating
to me.
naked. Stop eating naked apples, naked pineapples, naked. They should make sure that your fruits are wearing
I'll make
suits.
my own video. My video is
Agbada,
gonna be stop
fila.
feeding yourself. Send your food to me.
Please
My
block
video will be
me.
stop
Block
feeding
me before
yourself.
posting.
Send it to
Block
me.
me. Block me before posting that video. Those videos, please. Let's
Stop
move on to
eating
the next
naked
one.
banana. I should give the banana my clothes.
All right.
No. Eat along with the peel.
Okay, call on. Please don't pick, please don't pick, please don't pick, please don't pick, please don't pick. Feeling the vibe. What? I mean, it looks like you're enjoying yourself. Oh, no, not at all. But you're still here. I just know too many people at the exit door. I didn't know how to say goodbye to all of them at the same time. How far, Vim? You're coming to the event on Saturday, right? Okay, this Saturday. Yeah, this Saturday. Yeah, I'm not sure. Just give me from today till like Friday.
Give me till like
so I can
Saturday.
check your schedule. Oh, no, so that I can think of an excuse to be absent. Hey, how fun? I did. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You guys are complete now.
You guys are complete, yeah.
Again, I get together, but it's not be 5 aside. Yeah, I know, but this is like
Exactly.
the maximum number of people that should be in one place at the same time. So I'm just going to. No, they come now. Oh my god, I never eat since morning. If they come, I beg carry chow. Ayana by 2. Yeah, no wahala. I'll just come with some of my guys. Say what? I mean, like I did with some people. I don't feel leave them, so I would just they come with them when I dey. No worry.
No, I did. Yeah,
No worry.
Don't bring the food
I
again.
will starve.
Don't bring the food. No need.
I mean, do you have to bring the food with torture?
No
So
need.
because you want to
no
give me
need.
food, you
Nobody
torture
want-
me?
You want to eat free food, so you have to be tortured now a little
No, no,
bit.
no, 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 no. This is just, I don't know if you guys have lived with introverts before. I mean, I wouldn't lie. I am one, and it's something that I can do. Right? This is how we behave. This is how we behave. It's like our
I
social.
can't I can't even categorize myself. Maybe an introvert, an extrovert. Don't worry, I'm in the middle. I don't even know.
No, no, no. It's you would know if one
Probably you
there, there,
tilt
there's
towards the extroverted side more.
there's there's there's
Probably
um
introverts. It depends on the context, actually.
there is no. I think I'll still talk about something that I think would describe Olakunle's personality more clearly than introvert extrovert. Introvert extrovert is just five
Two
aside,
sides of a
as that
coin.
guy said. Yeah, five aside. But if you want to know whether it tilts more to the introverted side, have you gone to work, your workplace, early in the morning, right, when no one was there, and then you felt at peace because there was nobody around at that point, and then when people start
Always.
coming, it's oh Jesus Christ,
Always. Like, for example, I
Jesus
work in the
Christ.
library.
Human
I work in the
human
library.
beings and
You know,
human
it's just so
problems.
annoying. It's just so annoying that I work in the library, but God forbid bad thing. I don't want to see people in the library. So annoying. I
Well,
work in the
well,
library, but I
that's
really don't want to
that's
see
one
people in the
of that's
library.
one of the criteria. Another is if people think that if they don't come to visit you, that you'll be bored, you'd be angry, or I mean, you don't want to come and visit me. No problem, no problem. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, definitely am. I'm good.
Which definitely, yes,
Introvert,
I'm good now. I don't even
introverts
need
are people.
anybody
I
to
mean,
stay.
I have recorded a 3 day streak in my apartment, in our apartment, without going to the front door. I mean, usually because I had my siblings at home, so whatever I wanted, they, get it for me. So I didn't need to leave the apartment for 3 days, and I was a normal functioning human being.
Sure.
You guys are
That's
not
the
asking me
best
why I'm
life.
not talking.
That you are actually an extrovert. We know that you are not an
I'm an
introvert.
extrovert.
Relatively.
Oh,
You know,
thank you.
for me actually, I think being
Mm.
an introvert has its own positive side and negative side. For me,
Because
even
it's
though you
because
found
you
that
get to see me, because you
Hold
get to
on,
see me online. That's why I'm an
hold on.
extrovert.
What is this? What do you think this
and
is? What do
I'm
you
not.
I
think
can't
this
even
That
is?
see
is like a
clearly.
small touch or
Small touch.
I
battery.
can't even
How?
see clearly.
You can't see it. This is what
I can't even see clearly.
battery, right?
That's actually battery, yes.
I think because my ring light is too bright, but it's a battery, right? What does it have in common with an introvert?
Their batteries will
Are, are,
run
are,
down.
you, are you psychoanalyzing? Are you trying to do a psychoanalysis now?
If you're an introvert, you would know. You would know that introverts
Your
run on
social
social
battery
batteries, right?
runs down.
Do you know? I mean, I Olakunle is familiar with my friends, my very close friends while I was on campus. It's four of us, although we still had extension. Of all the amongst all of us, right? I was the only one that people could single out and say this one is introverted. Why? Because my social battery always runs out. Always runs out. I don't like to be in the spotlight. And that's why you guys are the ones doing spotlight. I can't do spotlight because, I don't like being in the spotlight. I don't
But
like
but I
Mm.
think I
doing
think I
that.
think when it
Thanks for
comes
the
to
compliments.
I think when it comes to being an introvert does not count. Well, to some extent it does, but I think everybody
Especially
just
when
want to
you
do your
get to
thing.
do media work like this.
Media
When you
work
get
like
to
that,
do
or
media
probably
work,
an
you
artist.
have to
We have
Hold on.
wear
many
I
a.
do
introverts,
I do have
actors
something to
and
say about
actresses.
that. I have something to say about that, and that's when it comes to now describing Olakunle's personality. Have you read Tim Lai's Why You Act the Way You Do?
Yes, yes. Yeah. It was
Anna,
actually
have you?
recommended. It's actually recommended.
I think you should. You should have, right? Because everyone is familiar with it. It was part of the
I have.
two. It was part of the two authors who wrote the Left Behind series, right? So it does things like that. He also wrote Spirit Controlled Temperament. So it's temperament. Temperament can actually describe people more
Hmm.
compared to just saying introvert and extrovert. So they're just four. Although from the four, you can actually combine a lot and have like 12 personality types for from the temperament. So I think if you look at that, you're going to see that Olakunle may not tend towards the introverted side a lot. Maybe is a if I remember, that's choleric, which is a leadership feature, right? The choleric is a leader. He likes everything to be fast paced, but the melancholy is creative. Is the one who does brain work, does all the back end stuff and all of that, and doesn't like the spotlight, right? So I think that you can use that to explain it. But over here, you're looking at a 60% pure melancholic individual, right? And I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it because I can't be threatened. You can't threaten to cut me off. You cut me off, I'm so happy. So happy.
It's actually true.
So
um,
happy. If you cut me off, I'm gonna be happy. So happy that you do that. All right. So I think it is just a personality thing, right? And this guy has been uh making content on introverts, things that introverts do, right? If I call you, or if any of you call me, right? You people have noticed that if you call me, I'm just revealing this because it's part of the plot. If you call me and I reply you with a text and probably with a lie that I'm where I can't pick your call, it's just an introvert thing, right? I don't want to talk to you at that moment. Not that I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to be on a call at that moment.
Thank
So
you for telling me.
yeah, yeah, definitely. It's introvert
and
stuff.
I thank you for telling me.
It's
Well,
introvert stuff.
for everyone, we have different area. Like I said, we
It's
Yes.
have
Do
different
you
introvert
know
ideas.
that?
stuff.
Keep mine. Do you know that there was a time that I spent 3 weeks in my house without stepping on my front door?
Wow, how is that possible?
It is
Wow,
How is that
possible. It's
possible?
possible
It
because
is.
three weeks
it's
straight.
Like
possible.
I stayed. Okay, probably I would go to the back because of course I need to
Mm,
get water. I
sure.
need to get water. If there was water inside,
Within as
I
long
will
as
not
within the
need to,
compound is
like,
possible.
I
Within the
did not
compound.
have interaction with anybody outside my family members.
In town
I
is
So I
believe
didn't
possible.
it's
step to
possible.
my front door.
This
So
town
I
is
remembered
possible.
after that I went to the bank. That was what broke that 3 weeks for me. I went to the bank and I
Mm,
was like, "Ah,
makes sense.
what is this?"
Yeah,
And
Everything
the
is
funny
just
thing,
so strange.
I decided to go to the bank, in fact, when they were almost closing, because then I know that they would have few people in the bank, very few people, and I'll have space, breeze, air, I can sit down and press my phone.
definitely.
So I noticed that I sat down and I was on my phone and I just raised my head and it was like my I was like my head, everything was just stunning me. I said, okay, let me just drop my phone. Let me interact with human beings before I lose my mind.
Well,
Well, like you
So
said, it's just a method.
the
Just
thing
probably
the thing
discipline.
that helps me, the thing I actually had to start intentionally, even though I tell myself I'm intentionally doing it, I'm still not intentional enough. I try intentionally to interact with people, at least if it's going to drain my social battery, let me do it. Honestly, it's because you pursue me online. If you come to my house,
actually,
we'll
actually,
sit
it
down,
gets
we'll
to
be
a
looking at
point.
our chef.
it gets to a point for an introvert that I don't know. It could take for some people it could take years. For some it could take weeks. For some it could take days. For some it could take months. Right? That okay, at this point I just want to interact with people, and then once you've interacted with people, it could be 30 minutes. You're done. The battery runs out. You're back to your house. Right? I always go through that, but for each introvert, it's gonna be different. For some, it could be hours. For some, it could be days. For some, it could be months. Like yeah, and the first part. Look at the first part again.
Destiny is so long. Okay, call him. Please don't pick. Please don't pick.
Please don't pick. Please don't pick. Please don't
Feeling the
pick. Please
vibe.
don't pick.
What? I mean, looks like you're enjoying yourself. Oh no, not at all. But you're still
Please
here.
don't pick.
I just
Please
know too
don't
many
pick.
people
Please
at
don't
the
pick.
exit, so I didn't know how to say goodbye to all of them at the same time. How far, Vim? You're coming to the event on Saturday, right? Okay, this Saturday. Yeah, this Saturday. I'm not sure. Just give me from today till like Friday. Okay, so I can check your schedule. Oh no, so that I can think of an excuse to be absent. Hey, how far now? I did. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You guys are eat now. Make sure they go my house. Again, I get together, but it's not be 5 aside. Yeah, I know, but this is like the maximum number of people that should be in one place at the same time. So I'm just going to. No, they come now. Oh my god, I never eat since morning. If they come, I beg carry chow. I am by 2. Yeah, no wahala. I'll just come with some of my guys. See what? I mean, like, I think some people I don't feel leave them, so I could just they come with them when I they. No. No worry. No worry. I will stop.
Where is the lie there? Where is the lie?
There's no lie. Actually, there's no lie. Being an
There's
introvert
no lie.
has
At
a
my
lot of
wedding,
disadvantages.
I'm gonna have only 10 people at my wedding. Every other
You don't
person
need, you don't need 10 people.
they'll get a venue for the other
You don't
people.
need 10. Just you and your wife is enough. But I can go home and sleep. Oh my god.
10 people will
With your
fight from my
African
side.
mother? With your
Fight from
African mother?
my African mother knows that I'm so stubborn that I would adhere to it. I'm a kind of person who would drive by the venue and see a lot of people and say, "Oh wow, there's a lot going on here," oh." and then I will go out of the state.
And
And you people
disappear.
will do, and you people will do the marriage. You do the wedding
Don't do
by
that.
your. No, I mean it's just I'm just that kind of person. I'm just that kind of person. When my sister got married, my elder sister got married. I said, all these things that you people are doing is because you wanted it. To. If you did not want it, you have me. Me, I am 50. If you count me, I'm 50 like this. We will stand
Okay.
together like this. And only
One
20
man
people will
mopo.
come. And only 20 people will come. Just calm down. But African mothers usually have a way of doing that. They announced months before whatever was going to happen would happen, and I think we had more than 300. Man, it was them. They did it. I wasn't
When
there. I
when the
didn't.
time when time actually comes,
I
once
I
everybody understand who you are, they will just pay. Just like me, or what I was telling my brother, I was like, if I want to do any kind of a wedding, it's going to be an elaborate one because I come from an elaborate family, but it's going to be a kind of a tricky one because I'll be there for 30 minutes, drive off, back, continue the wedding.
say 30
Like
minutes.
that's the thing.
30 minutes.
That's like the
30
thing.
minutes.
The most important
Well
thing
done.
is the joining. The most important thing is the joining. Once you're
I'm
done, you can
drive off,
disappear.
continue.
Tell the
I'll just
MC.
say, you know what,
Go and tell the MC. Go and tell the MC.
Once the MC collects, let's say more than his budget, probably he collected for 100,000, and I give him 300. That silence him already. So the MC already, I only buy the voice of the MC. This has me to do with money. I was telling someone like, it's not possible. Okay, no, let's see.
You know that your mother has colo piggy bank inside the house that contains 700k that will pay the MC.
So we all
If you want 30 minutes, the MC will collect money from your mom. 700,
for
300.
2
You'll
hours.
be like, I can return his money.
Then the
You will do
MC will
3
now run
hours.
you straight.
You will do 3 hours. Be like
I
me.
mean, to the
Prepare
highest
very well.
bidder.
Prepare very well.
Well,
Prepare very
the
well.
solution is to do a no reception wedding. I mean, Do a no
There's
reception
nothing
wedding.
like that
So
in Africa.
whatever,
No
look,
reception.
there are people do it.
Especially
So whatever
especially come from
ceremony,
a big family.
whatever ceremony that wants to happen will happen in the house. So they can call their musicians, their music, bring everything to
I saw
the
someone do
house.
a
So
parlor
you
wedding.
can disappear.
I mean, I saw someone
Like,
do a parlor wedding, and like the lady was telling me, she was like worried at first, but that was the best ceremony she's ever had. The best ceremony because they cut costs and only important people would come, right? I mean, during my sister's wedding, half the people there I didn't know them, and I was just doing the role of serving people. They've not eaten. Jesus, where's the meat?
And again,
Where's not
Jesus,
during my
I
own
can't even
time.
go through that stress. To be honest, I
Not
can't even
not
go through
during
that stress.
my friends, the ones that were close together, they came, right, and then they had to run errands. So I'm like, Jesus, not not during
This
this
is not
time.
this is not the way to work like this.
Nah, not during
I
this
think the
time.
best
So
thing is
I'm
to
not
just have a
doing it.
boat cruise wedding. I think the best you can do is to just have a boat
both
cruise
cruise,
whereby
Don't
and
worry.
some
total
people
number
will
of
fear
people will just
water.
be 20.
Those people that used
Thank
to
you.
fear
Most
water will
people.
not come.
I'm
So
working on
while
that
I'm
money part.
totally
I'm working on the money part where I make a lot of
just keep
money and I'll
running,
be able
just
to do. Yeah, it's why I'm
maybe you
burning the
just book a
midnight
boat
candle.
cruise.
I'm burning the
Mm-hmm.
midnight
Midnight
candle
candle.
now.
Burn
Yes.
it
Don't use
well.
candle again. Don't use candle again. Use fuel. Use petrol. Petrol will last longer
Let's
than
move
Do
on.
the
candle.
cost of petrol.
Let's move on. Let's move on, please. Let's move on. Let's see. Now, this is very,
I
very
saw this video. Watch it.
EFCC arrests a
okay.
Yahoo boy, and the next thing you hear is he entered the plea bargain. But what does that actually mean? And how can it change your life forever? This is Calf Law Hub, serving you your daily dose of law without the legalese. Under Nigerian law, plea bargaining is recognized, especially under Administration of Criminal Justice Act 2015. So what this simply means is that the suspect agrees to plead guilty in exchange for a lighter sentence or reduced charges. It sounds like a good deal, right? Or not so fast. So in cases involving internet fraud, what people call Yahoo, agencies like the EFCC use plea bargaining to speed up convictions. So instead of the long usual trial, the suspect agrees and pleads guilty, and the case is over quickly. But here is the real issue. Now, most people don't actually understand what they're agreeing to. Because the moment you accept a plea bargain, you now have a criminal record. You've admitted guilt. There's no going back. It can affect your travel, your job opportunities, and your reputation permanently. And most of the times, the evidence against you people is not even strong. And you've already admitted guilt. You've already said you're guilty. That is why having a lawyer is not optional. It is very critical because the lawyer will review the evidence against.
I once told somebody this thing. Like we are discussing like round topic and something that is not related to this thing, and somebody brought up that the number of people that EFCC is convicting recently is getting way higher. And I was like, I feel like EFCC is tricking a lot of these youths because some of them, even people who say they never make money for Yahoo for their life before, they never cash out. They raided all of them. Then EFCC will threaten them with, if you don't agree, don't worry, you suffer. Then tell them if you do a plea bargain, plead guilty, we don't let you go. Some Nigerians, they don't know, they cannot think and they cannot ask questions. They don't know the consequences of some kind things, but they'll just accept it because they feel like, let me just be free. And after they do that plea bargain, they become a convicted criminal. As a convicted criminal, you cannot contest an election in Nigeria, or let's say your connection, you get mad connection. Say you are convicted in Nigeria, one, to get a visa,
But they can appoint you.
It's going to be war. Last year,
like all the appointees
recorded over 3,000 convictions, and majority of that conviction was people pleading guilty. They will just raid 50 people, 40 people will plead guilty, so they will leave them because they'll be like, okay, after all, we here. Some of them don't, even these people that understand the consequences will be like, after all, I don't go do anything. The most important thing for me is to be free. I'm not supporting crime. I'm not. If you are guilty, they are going to catch you and you go to jail. I support that 100%. This is not an endorsement for crime. But to those of you where we say you never cash out, you never do anything, they just
say you never cash out. You go wait, make you cash out first.
You end up a convicted felon.
There's a reason why even abroad they wait till they commit the crime.
Yes, or they sometimes they don't even have evidence that you committed the crime, right? They will have to wait until they catch you committing or
that crime. Yes,
they wait immediately. You're like, you know, this kind of cut in the act, cut red hand, cut red hand.
I think is what the guy is saying is actually controversial. you have to be very careful with what he's saying. There are two ways to what I, from what I can actually get from what he's saying. Two ways for
Okay.
me is that from the aspect of if I actually just probably singularly ran up, apprehended on the streets, the police do that a lot. Probably there's this
Yes.
kind of a case of
Yes.
they just apprehend a couple of people without any situation, any cause of it, and take them to the prison and ask them to play a plea bargain. But the aspect when you talk about EFCC, I think we have to be very, very careful with that discussion because for anyone EFCC actually have an hunch on. And for you to also believe that you need to play a plea bargain, is that how you cash out? I don't want to know. Is that how you cash out? You don't cash out. I don't believe that that should be a topic of discussion because it's one way or the other. We are telling the people who are actually indulging this art to be smarter than the EFCC. One aspect by telling them that even when, because why will you say that even when you never cash out,
You do not cash out. That
you do
means
not
you're
cash
in
out.
it.
Well, well,
So we are not. This
there's
is not a platform of promoting anything. My own
there's
stand where I'm
there's
going to
there's
just speak
something.
on this is the aspect of general apprehending on the street. Well, because I've seen a case
You
whereby a
know,
guy
you know what
was in prison for
EFCC
5 years
does.
without any reason.
You know what EFCC does, right? Let's say you live in a compound that has say 10 apartments, right? And then there's someone there that is involved in fraud, right? And they just come, they raid all the apartments, everything, they raid them, and then take everybody there into custody. And then they now start telling everyone there that you have to do a plea bargain. That's what the guy is saying. Two is when you are staying with someone that is into, you may not even know that is into fraud. Let's say you're staying in a school hostel together, right? And everybody has a laptop, you're doing school stuff and everything, and you're not sure whether it's into fraud or anything. How would you know? And EFCC comes, they raid you, and then they say you guys, you're into it together. In that kind of scenario, you can't say that it should have a plea bargain. No, it doesn't work for him because once you accept a plea bargain, you are a convicted criminal.
He
Accept.
can't
You've
even in
accepted
that
Then,
to.
concept. He can't
then
even
there
accept
is,
it because
then
he
there
didn't do
is,
anything.
then there is the third one
They
that
won't
you.
hear he didn't do. You didn't do anything. The
I
moment they
mean,
even
we'll
pick you
get
up
there.
in the midst of these
We will
people.
get, we will get there. We'll get there, right? We'll get there. The third one is where you're actually into that stuff, but you've never successfully defrauded someone of that. Do you understand? In that kind of scenario, right, where you're just trying, you're trying, you've not defrauded anybody, and then they want you to take a plea bargain. That is not it. It is not the job of the person committing the crime to expose himself, or else what are you doing? What are you turning your job into? You must find the evidence yourself, right? So whether you're correct there that indirectly it may be supporting, right, those who have not cashed out yet. That is
But
what you
are
use.
planning to.
They are planning to. Do you understand? I think for that guy, once you cash out, you are liable to be picked up and be jailed. I think it supports that. But he's saying if you are just there, you are putting nose, and you've not done anything, you've not successfully done anything, and you are caught, they don't have any evidence against you. So if you enter a
Against
plea
you.
bargain, you are
You
a
are implicating
criminal. You are
It's
yourself.
now
actually
a
true.
criminal, right? Now, when it gets to the point of they don't want to, Anna said they don't want to hear anything, right? Once you are picked up, you are picked up. This is Nigeria, we know. But you know that this is Nigeria. Once you are picked up, they want to put something on you, blah blah blah. And you did not do that, and you want to enter a plea bargain. Why? They will not
Why?
go and look.
Help me
They will
ask
not
them.
say. They will not say you should. They will not say you should go into a plea bargain, except one, they have something against. No, not even something against you. They have an agenda against you. They want to use you as a scapegoat, or they want to use you to replace someone. That's another thing entirely, right? But if it's just a case of we'll carry you to court, we'll do all this, Oga, talk to one of the officers. Oga, I did not do this thing. I know they do plea bargain. Oh. Now, what you want, you go talk, right? Because you know that at that point they are going
And
to
get
deny
your
you
lawyer.
your fundamental. They will not even allow
Get
you
your
to get a
allow
lawyer.
you
They
to
don't
have
allow
so
you once
that's
you
the
when you
They
have
will
problem.
a
not.
plea
They will not
bargain,
allow
there's
it.
no
So in
lawyer
that kind of
involved.
scenario, where you know that these people, if you don't do what they want by getting them, maybe funds or anything before they allow you to leave to release you, then you can't say you want to take a plea bargain. That is the worst decision that you can ever take in that kind of scenario. You are saying, "Look, make me a criminal." That's what you're telling them. Make me a criminal. Why? Why would you do that when there are other situations there? In a case where they allow you to get a lawyer, fine. That's even better. Get a lawyer. The lawyer will review the evidence and oh yeah, how much is bail? Get bail for you and all those things. But if they don't have any evidence against you, and you're saying, okay, I want to agree to a plea bargain, it's just your signature and all those things. Once they get it
And it's
like this,
done.
see, even if you change your mind after signing that thing like this, you cannot change your mind
It's
again.
not
This is
possible.
Nigeria.
It's not possible. It's not possible
This
again.
is
This is
Nigeria.
Nigeria.
That's what that guy is saying. This is Nigeria.
It's
And a
not
lot of people,
possible.
because they are really scared of the police, they are scared what is going to happen. Please, yeah, I'll sign. Ah,
Once you
except
sign
you
the plea
put,
bargain is
even if you put a gun on my head like this and you give me a statement, better you kill me. Oh.
it's not even
Better,
possible. It's not
better
even
you kill me.
possible.
Oh, because I
Well,
will not gonna sign
everybody will
a
learn.
statement that says that I killed the son of the governor. As down now,
Which is actually true.
as down
Which
now.
actually the truth because
What is that,
we have
bro?
seen
Bro, shoot me. Oh.
many unknown youths who actually been substituted for actual crime that they did not commit.
You will
And
read. And for other, they know that these criminals that they catch, they don't even know how to. You just look at the statement like, I don't even know what is here, and then they sign. But for me, that know how to read, I'll now see that I did this other. Bro, you go shoot me, oh. Because what you're
Yeah,
going to
there
go through, once you sign that statement, they will torture you,
which is
and
actually
they will say
more so than everything.
the law is
I
behind
mean, am I
them.
permitted to share a story I read from a lawyer?
Of
Yeah.
course,
Yes.
of course, definitely.
So this lawyer wrote that he was in court. It was not his case, right? But he also had an appearance, so he got to witness the case. This one was actually the Nigerian police, because the Nigerian police are the ones that would apprehend you and arraign you in court.
Yes.
So it was regarding the just crisis. I know that just has actually been in chaos for over 25 years now. So
Yes.
it is not just a yesterday thing. So I think this happened, I think 2004 or thereabouts or so. So he said they brought this man to court and they said he was responsible for the crisis that had happened. And each time they brought him to court, he didn't have a lawyer. Each time they brought him to court, the judge would ask for his lawyer. I mean, they need to hear from his own side, and the judge would have to, adjourn the case. Kept adjourning the case until they now finally got to have the main hearing. Now, he would ask the arraigned
Accused.
person, the
Yeah.
accused person, thank you, a question in English, and the man will not be able to answer him. He kept so at some point the policeman was now the one telling him to answer. So he now said, "Come, this man cannot speak English. Yes, okay. Where is the statement you people said he wrote? The statement was written in English,
But he cannot speak English.
but he signed it. So the judge now had to start to explain to this man the implication of what had happened. But then, because of course you have evidence that this person cannot speak English, so definitely
That
he's definitely
statement
not the
is
one.
gone. Yeah.
Is null. And then even in the statement, right? It even wrote that he did not write it under duress. Like you for Nigeria, for here, they write statements without duress. So
Where is it possible?
He said he witnessed this man cry in court. Like he was not a small, maybe a young man in his 30s. He's somebody that should be in his 50s. He said this man cried in court and he raised his hand and showed his finger that was broken from the torture just for him to sign that statement. And then they are telling him that he signed it, he wrote it, and it was not under duress, it was of his own volition. So the judge started to ask him questions. They said you were accused, you are the accused. They said they brought you to town based on the statement. You came into town 2 days before the attack, and this and this was what happened. And they picked you up on the day of the attack. So that was when he started to explain to the judge that place they picked him up, they came to his house and they picked him up from his house. That house, he just finished building it. So that is how he started to tell the judge the landmarks in that environment. He has been in that environment for over 20 years or 25 years. So he's been there when the environment was developing, the houses that were being. So he started to talk about the things that had been going on. In fact, something that had happened, I think 2 weeks before the attack, he also mentioned it to the judge to show that he's someone that has been there in that vicinity for the longest of time. Based on the story, he did not just come in 2 days, before. So they, the judge heard him out, and he screamed at the police person representing that day. He was so upset, like, what kind of manipulation is this? You are not going after the perpetrators. You just look out and just pick anybody and then bring them to court because they cannot speak up for themselves.
That's actually what they do.
Yeah, so and he now said the judge did not actually give his ruling that day. And I was reading comments, people were saying no, the judge should have just give his ruling that day so that the whole thing ends and the man gets to go home, because you never can tell what would happen from that day till the next ruling day. You don't know if he'll probably come back alive, which is an allegation, which would be alleged, but we know that human beings that are wicked and people who would go to that extent can actually do more. So I don't know the kind of people we have in the police force, in the EFCC, in the force in general. Honestly, some of them act like they do not have humanity in them. They try everything within their power to see that they would arrest somebody. I'm not saying there are people who don't commit crimes. There are a whole lot, right? But if you pick up an innocent person, I don't know ways that you can look at somebody and tell that this person is innocent. Didn't they teach them in the academy or in whatever procedures they went through to become? Do you understand?
Or
okay, you use your instincts. You use your instincts.
Some even just go to the street for money.
Okay, so you use your instincts now, and then you went to the street and you picked up somebody and you went through his phone. You didn't see what you're looking for, which you're not even supposed to do, right? Then you go to his bank app and then you tell him to send you money, like as if he's the one that's supposed to pay your salary. These are things that we've heard and we have seen recordings on the internet. We're not just speaking out of the blues, right? There are things that we've seen, the recordings, videos that we've seen on the internet that is happening. So please, you need to embrace your humanity as somebody in the force, because you already have power. Power has been given to you. Nobody is going to argue that with you. Now it is how you use that power that
matters.
Yeah, thank you. That is what restore. The main purpose of even giving that power to you is to restore order to the society, sanity, and to maintain order in the society, not to turn it to zoo. Sometimes I say Zootopia, the cartoon, the animation Zootopia. It's more organized than Nigeria. I'm not. I love animations. I love cartoons. Zootopia is more organized than this country. The way they do things in a zoo sometimes is even more organized than when you see an African country or you see humans behave sometimes. It calls, it brings different questions to say, don't you have a humanity? If you don't have that humanity, go and work with, thank you, zoo. I'm still going to say zoo again. If you don't have the humanity to work with human beings, go and enforce order in a wildlife reserve park. or somewhere where you have to deal with other creatures, where they now know that okay, this person is an higher animal. He's in charge. He's in control. But if you want to live amongst human beings, then please keep your humanity intact and behave like a human being. Thank you for coming to my TED talk.
All right, that's actually amazing and fantastic. I enjoyed
Yeah.
this. No, you pay me for listening to you. You have to pay me for listening.
Really?
Okay, we are into the info wheels now.
Let me clap for Anna. We need to clap.
Anna is going first on info wheel. But let me go first
Please,
because
you people. The clap is too much.
So take a rest. Let me start. Let's start.
Okay, all right.
Take a rest. Let me start.
So this is info wheel. You can see. We already have the info wheel from the last time. So I'm just gonna reset it. So after I reset it, I'm gonna clear the winner. And then after that, we're going to have the
Anna, listen to what Brenna Abraham is saying. I want to clear the winner.
Do we have a winner on info wheel?
Is it because? No. Let me finish my statement. Let me clear the board. I want to clear the winner. Is it because you won the last time? Anna, don't allow this boy to win. I told you, don't allow this.
Say no, don't allow this boy to win.
Now,
But
you don't listen to me now. He's not using this against. Can you see?
I don't mind. I don't mind. It's 1-1 across board. So winning was distributed evenly.
We are going to settle the score today. We are settling
okay.
after the
All right. You see, you've picked up your competition spirit now. I'm not with you. I'm not with you on that one.
let me
This is how he was appraising himself. Let me clear the ball so that we want to see the winner. I told you, Anna, this today. We are going to settle this score. We're going to settle this today. Nothing.
All right. So who is going first? Here, you know there's no.
Olakunle will go first.
Olakunle will go first. So I'm gonna spin the wheel. Yeah. Is Olakunle ready?
Yeah, but
he is.
Nah. Hey.
Happy.
Hey.
Go to therapy, bruh. I know a good psychologist. Or a good therapist.
Okay.
All right. Are you ready for your question?
Sure.
Yeah. Here is your question.
Which movie's scene do you mentally replay to snap out of the spiral? Why does it work? Okay. I have a couple. Can I mention like one or two? Because it's actually one.
Yeah, you can.
Movie, no movies. Okay, let me start with the one that I can't get over my head. Most of the time, whenever I'm having, probably I'm in a big situation, or I'm just confused about what's going around me, and I want to see a movie, Legend of the Seeker. I've seen that movie more than 60 times. It got so point that there was a particular year, was it last year or 2 years ago, that I downloaded season 1 and 2 on my phone, put it in one memory card and kept it somewhere. So anytime probably I'm a little bit achy, I'm not feeling myself, just
the legend of Olakunle, the Seeker.
So is there any scene you like to watch, like you look forward to?
Yeah. It's actually among the movie, there's a scene.
Or it's like the whole movie.
Scene. Well, the movie is actually top notch. But one of the scenes I love to watch is actually the beginning, the first scene. The beginning, when what's the name of this? The confessor was actually looking for the seeker. The supposed seeker, who is 20 years old, is not even aware that he's a seeker. Imagine, that's actually something I would just like, sometimes I would just ask myself, what if I'm a Spider-Man and I'm not known that I'm a Spider-Man? What if I'm a Superman and, for the past of my life, then one day, one man just came to our house and be like, yo, this is the Superman we are waiting for. That kind of scene snap me out most of the time. Probably I'm in the spiral or the kind of a situation of like, I love the intro of the movie. I love it. It was perfect. It was perfect. It's mesmerizing. A man 20 years old who is not even aware that he really a kind of a spiritual power, and he can conquer the world, being a seeker, being the leader.
I mean, I've not watched it, but
are you serious? It's actually
no, I
I'm recommending it
haven't.
for you tonight.
Olakunle.
Yeah, thank you.
It's actually interesting. The first episode, you'll be like, guy, this is gonna be a top notch. It's actually a series. It's gonna be a
How
top
many
notch
seasons?
Just two. I think
Just
12
okay.
episodes
It's
for
not
each.
much.
I
Anna,
think is it 10? Is it 10 or 12 for each episode?
have you watched Madagascar, Anna? I know you said you like cartoons. Have you watched Madagascar?
Madagascar. Penguins of Madagascar, or
No, no,
just
no, no.
Madagascar?
There's
Just
there's
Madagascar.
Madagascar
I'm not
1, 2, 3.
sure.
Madagascar 3, Europe's Most Wanted.
No. I
What
mean,
about
thank
Toy
you for that. I
Story?
think that's what I'm gonna go and watch.
Go and watch Legend of the Seeker. Leave Madagascar alone.
Hold on, I'm
It is
having
my
a
therapy.
I'm having a
It
tete a
is my
tete.
therapy. It is
I'm
my
having a
therapy.
tete
So
a
I'm
tete with
recommending it.
Anna based on your question. I'm having a tete a tete with her. Now, in Madagascar 3, Europe Most Wanted, there's a scene where the animal control. I think if you watch the cartoon, you're going to see it. Where the animal control was supposed to be introduced in a particular scene, and then she gave a speech. You know how she entered? She just goes through the door, kicks the door open, boom, and then says the speech. You know, her name is Chante Dubois, French. So she was like, "When I was 7, I swaggered
Mm-hmm.
my first color, catch my first goldfish. Now I have finally reached the moment I'm waiting for my entire life, the pinnacle of my career, to hunt the king of the beasts." And
So
then there's
you're
now
reenacting.
animation. Ah. I mean,
So that's
I
like
think
it for you.
another animation I also watched is Anna, have you watched Avatar? The cartoon one,
The
the
cartoon
animation
Avatar.
one.
No. Honestly, I
Oh,
don't think I'm into anime
Jesus!
like that.
One of the scene is actually one of the scene I loved the most was actually when Katara actually broke the avatar from the ice. Just imagine you being in the ice for 100 years of your life. These are actually things that just snapped me my own so my spiral. I was just like imagine there was a day I was walking on the street. I just realized that what if I passed through a loop or probably a kind of a void and I entered another world and I came back and I realized that people that I know already gone. I came after 100 years. How is it going to happen? That was actually what happened in Avatar. The guy was frozen in the ice for 100 good years. 100 good years. So by the time it was broken from the ice, a lot of things has happened. In fact, one of his closest friends is almost 180 years. Very, very old. So he was not telling them about things he has experienced, but nobody can relate with it.
guys, I need to show you. I need to show you guys. I need to show you guys something. Yeah, I have the video. I mean, it's more dramatic to show you guys the video. Very, very dramatic. Don't worry, I'll show you guys so that um for Anna it's gonna be now. I'm sharing my screen. Let me just add it to the scene so that you can see it just for a while. I'm gonna go there and play it.
Oh,
Just hold on.
I've seen this. I've seen this.
Hold on. Just
Oh,
look at.
I don't know. I'm just seeing it in scattered
Hold
parts.
on now. Hold on now.
Okay.
Ouais. Vas-y, bois. Hey, hippo.
A lion.
A lion? When I was 7, I strangled my first parrot, flushed my first goldfish, punched my first snake. Now, I have finally reached the moment I have been preparing for my entire life. The pinnacle of my career. To hunt
The pinnacle of my career.
Oh. Goodness.
I don't even know this is the movie you're talking about. I've seen it.
Talking about.
I've seen it. I've actually seen this
this
movie. I don't even know that this is what you are talking about. I've seen it.
is
I've
it
actually seen
now.
this movie. Very interesting. I've actually seen
Such
it.
a badass.
Capitaine Dubois, I am so happy to see you. You will not believe. Get back, you fool! Your cheap cologne is obscuring the animal musk. All my fists.
Yeah. Did he have to slap you?
The slap is
My
needed to
God.
reset his brain.
Poor animals. You should never have left the forest. Now you deal with me.
So Anna, you can go and watch it. It's
Of
so
course I
interesting.
will.
So
Very interesting.
interesting.
I don't even know that this is what you are
I
talking
think
about.
there are different
I could
parts.
not remember the name.
There are different
I cannot
parts
remember the
of
name,
it.
but I remember.
There are different parts. It's like a series, like not
Yeah.
really series, like a sequel, I
Yeah,
guess.
Yeah,
I'm just,
actually.
yeah, there is actually. So I mean, this one was very interesting. And that scene, it just runs through my brain every time, every
Wow.
time, every time. Can't you see the achievement? A lot of achievements. When I was
I'm
7,
telling you.
I strangled my first parrot, catch my first goldfish, catch my first snake. Now I have finally reached the moment I've been preparing for my entire life. The
The
pinnacle of my
pinnacle.
career, to hunt the king of the beast. Ah, jeez.
The
That's a lot.
lion.
That's a whole lot. That's a whole lot. I mean, very interesting. So, Anna, you're going to go next. Yeah, for our therapy session.
Okay.
Uh,
Not
so let
therapy
me
session,
see.
oh. For
No,
Okay,
no,
the
not
moving
real.
random.
therapy. Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
think Alan is going to go for another spin. Then she's going to answer.
Yeah, she is.
Okay. Food.
Come on. Still therapy again. Are you sure you're not doing this? It was
She.
therapy I did last week, oh.
Oh
Are we
yeah,
doing
let's spin
therapy
it
again?
again. Let's spin it again.
Please don't end the therapy. Learning. Okay. Let's see.
All right, we'll see. Where is learning? Let's have it. Let's have it.
I'm ready for my question. You don't need to ask.
Yeah.
Yes, I
All
am.
right. All
What of
right.
lectures? Jeez. There's no one YouTube channel.
Your
And I can't
regular,
even remember their names.
your regular customer. Tell us which course, which area.
The course that took me to YouTube was advanced syntax. Like, I really had to go to
Is there
gather
something?
more.
Is there something advanced about syntax? Is it not just SVO? Pim done.
I Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it was at that time. It was a lot for my brain
Hmm. Your
to gather
university.
together.
It's either your university is doing some demonic syntax. Yeah,
Maybe
demonic
I
syntax
had to go and
because
gather different materials to access it.
wow,
I had to,
wow.
yeah. So there was not even really any particular one. I was just going to start watching the video. If I realize that the video is not giving me what I want, I switched.
It
I
happens to everyone. It happens to everyone.
switched.
There are some courses that you
So
don't
I
find
don't
their material
really.
unless you watch the video.
The
Me,
only common thing was that most of them were Indians. So
well, I don't know. Maybe
most of them were.
maybe I'm a different kind of beast because only a beast would do what I would do. And that's why one of my lecturers, Dr. Alimi, would tell me that you're reading too much. That's why you are thin. That's why you don't have flesh. Dr. Oweyetu told me that. Don't worry. Don't worry. Dr. Alimi, Dr.
So all
Oye.
your flesh
I
went
they
into
they
reading.
said I was reading too much because I remember there was a day I asked Dr. Alimi a question in class and he was like, Abraham, you are reading too much. So yeah, I reading too much. I don't watch videos. I go to the source and I read it.
I
So
do. I watch
YouTube,
videos.
nah. Luckily, you watch videos.
I
Say
read, I watched,
yes.
no. I watched
Say
a couple of
yes.
videos before I got admission. I will use that one before I got admission.
So
Not
after you got
during,
admission,
not
you
during
didn't
the
watch any
session.
video. I did. I watched. I
If
mean,
I
shamelessly, I'm
don't,
saying
because
it.
I don't, because it got to a point that I ate, especially for literary tests. So people love to watch the movie. Nah, I don't, because it's kind of giving
Why
me a
will I
kind
be?
of
Why
a
will I watch the
comprehensive,
movie? I beg you.
summary of what I really want to
You
read
read
it
the
and read
book.
actually improve. I
I
read
remember.
Yes,
books. I
you
read
read
a
the
lot.
book. If
I
I want
read.
to watch the movie, I read the book first.
I don't even
Then
watch.
I
I
fast
don't
forward
even
the
watch.
movie.
There
I
was
don't
a
even watch
time I was
because
reading She Stoops to Conquer, and then I found a video that was exactly what was written in the book. So I just opened the book. I think was it a physical book? No, was just something somewhere. I just opened it and then I was watching the movie and I was using it to read the book. That's it. That's all I can do. I can't watch the video uh
You're not going
directly
to
and
get
get
in
anything.
depth.
Nah,
Yes,
nah,
you're
nah,
not
nah.
get in depth, especially if what you are trying to, even generally,
Yeah, someone
you're not
say
going to get.
Vincent Crusoe. Ah, watch the movie. I tell you, Jesus. That's why getting see. That's why you got see because there are little details there that you just
yeah, little
mention. Let
details
people just
Yes.
from the
yeah,
Yeah,
book, even
yeah.
from the book, some of those
yeah.
details, some of those words used in the book are actually diluted or changed. So
In the
you
movies.
there are some scenes that you read that is not part in the movie. So that's why most of the time I love
Yes.
reading more than watching movies.
Then
So
some
it's not my
scenes
thing.
from the book, they will kind of reimagine it as a way they will try to, just like you said, they will dilute it. They'll try
Yeah.
to reimagine it in the movie to make it more like visually appealing.
Let me
So
give an
read
example
it,
of one
let
of the
your
movie
mind
that
do the
let
movie
me give an
for you.
example of movie that I don't recommend people to watch the movie, especially for them to read the book. Native Son. Jesus.
You have to read it yourself.
You are
If you have
right.
read if you read Native Son, you will enjoy it. If you watch the movie,
The
it's like
movie
one
was
and opposite.
boring. The
Not
movie
even
was
boring. Just the point that
boring. I
I
don't
was
know.
asking myself that where are these scenes? Where are these scenes in these movies? From what I read in the novel, where are these things?
Yeah,
I can't
The
even
well,
movie
find
was
it got to a point that you can't even
ugh.
find similarity within the two texts. So that's why I don't read it. I love comparing texts. I'm kind of a person that love to compare more than three texts. I love comparing texts than listen to one videos or one man, because sometimes when you watch a couple of videos, you'll be pleased that to some
I have a
extent you've gotten
question
all
to
the
ask you
ideas.
guys. I have a question to ask you guys.
Okay, through your question.
Now, there's something that I noticed. I noticed that one, because of the introduction of the multimedia, children now find it difficult to read. Yeah, there's been research on that. And I also noticed that the people who are high achievers, and there's been evidence for this, they don't actually use multimedia too much. I remember when I was reading Ben Carson's Gifted Hands and Think Big, right? He mentioned that his mom noticed something. The mom worked for the rich people and he noticed that all of them have a TV, they have a TV set, but they don't actually watch them. They don't, all of them.
Sure.
This is not just one. She works for a number of them and then notice that each of them
They
don't
will have it, they don't watch it.
they don't do
They
that.
read books instead.
They, of course, they do read books, and then at that point she just noticed that if these people can have these TVs and they don't watch the TVs, fine, maybe most likely it's not something that my children should be watching too, right? So
I want to say something, but let me restrain myself.
right. So, do you think that the introduction of all of these things is why there's a decline in learning? Because at this point now, there's even before ChatGPT, there's YouTube, then Google, and all of that. I think it was mild, but you everybody just wants to use YouTube. Everybody just wants to, all of those things. Just do a video. Just
Abraham,
do
it's not
this
everybody
one.
that wants to use YouTube. Oh. YouTube is actually a learning platform, right?
Of course.
And true to what you're saying, the introduction of multimedia, especially visual, really caused a decline in reading, because of course reading also requires visual, um you to be visually present, like you're looking at it, and your brain is also taking it through your eyes. Now introducing the media, TV, videos, um explain just videos
So
in general, social
media
media,
actually,
thank
TikTok,
you. Social media
nah.
actually caused that reduction. So I was watching somebody give that explanation. I can't really go in detail because I can't really remember the words the person used, but you see that excitement that you get from social media, especially all these platforms that are giving you shorts, reels. There's an excitement, you feel like you have been fed, then there's a decline, so you have to go back again. There's an excitement, you feel like, oh, I think I'm even tired of going through social media, but then you drop your phone and you go off, but you look around you, there's nothing that you can
Is as
um
exciting as
do.
that.
Thank you. Then before you know, you picked your phone again. There was a time I realized that I go off social media, but the moment I pick my phone, I'm still trying to maybe click on another social media platform. Like, what the heck? What is this? What is going on? And this is for me that is even trying to discipline myself and make better use of my time, and
I,
also
I
involve myself in reading. So
yeah.
you have to even be disciplined. So I agree with you that introducing social media and all other form of media itself, especially visual, has caused a decline in how much people want to read, in even the intelligence. I'm not going to lie, having too much information at your fingertips reduces your inquisitiveness, or how the word is should be pronounced. It reduces how much you're ready to go to research for
Not
that
everyone
knowledge,
is as disciplined.
and it reduces how much you even can store or can keep, because too much information is out there, but it's just like you're lost in a sea of information. You don't even know how to filter the ones that are important to you and the ones that you should make use of. So having it too much like that, as I say, too much of everything is
It's gonna
not
go
good.
bad. Of course. Of course.
Very well.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm actually
Hola,
having
Oh,
hola,
come
Anna.
on.
I'm,
Thank
I'm
you.
actually having another angle to what Anna said, and I'm not buying the idea that too much of information might actually, decline people's inquisitiveness of trying to, the curiosity of reading more. I want to make reference to 19th and 18th centuries. They read more than us, so the availability of resources or knowledge has nothing to
Please, can
do
I
with the
defend
decline.
myself?
Calm down,
I
calm
actually
down,
want to
calm
defend
down,
you.
calm down. No, 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 no,
Thank
calm
you.
down. But this is to my own research and observation. What actually caused the decline? Can you put your hand up, please? So what
Yes,
actually
sir.
just caused this kind of a decline in education, in understanding, is actually the effect, what is called sound effect on media. One of the things we don't understand is that why is it that reading is one of the major factors to understand, to remember, to have what is called a repertoire of what you have reading. Is because when you read from a paper, there is no sound effect. For example, even when you are listening to a video, probably you are watching someone teaching you on social media, there's a sound effect, there's a visual effect that can actually divert your attention to what the person is saying at the moment. And that's why reading on a paper is actually most concentrating element to remember and to understand. Like an
All
example, I
right.
have a library here.
Yeah,
I have
reading
a
and
library here, and
writing, reading
I
and
have
writing
a
on
store.
paper is the most advised.
I have a library here. And I have a store of books. Apart from here, I also work in a library where there are numerous amount of knowledge that is accessible to me. I can read as many as I have the capacity to read. But that
So,
does not
Olakunle,
limit my
you're
understanding.
correct.
The
You're
only
correct.
the only the only thing I feel is the media space of the sound effect. My aspect is the sound effect, because there was a time, I'll use myself as a good example. There was a time I want to understand why is it that many students don't remember what I taught them. Why is that? I told them today, tomorrow, they don't remember again what happened. So
I think I
they
might
were
have an
like,
answer to that.
so I have an answer because I actually use myself as an experiment. Actually,
Mm.
it actually affected me for a couple of times, but thank God I'm back on my feet. So I make an experiment, okay, probably because they were locked on their phone, on their laptop, on their system. So I decided to be far away from my phone. Then what I did, not to just watch social media, but to watch movies that where they speak standard English, listen to the conversation and listen to the reading. But could you believe that after 1 week straight of watching different kind of crime, because I'm kind of person that love crime movies where they speak good English, thinking, could you believe that one, I can't even lay my hand on what I've learned from what I've watched so far. And two, I started noticing that I forget things easily. Like if I pick a new word, let's say I pick a word called penguin, and I know the meaning of penguin right now. After 2 minutes, I'll ask myself again, what is penguin? Then I remember that what makes me to remember to forget this word is because I'm not only exposed to the new words that I'm watching on the television, but I'm also
Mm.
exposed to sound effects, imageries, movements. So my brain is trying to connect about 60,000 actions together while I'm trying to know the meaning of one single word. So it's not absolute the exposition to the knowledge, but it is the accompaniment, I'll call it the retuning that follow this part of illustration and actions, the retuning of sound effect, music, emotions, movement, gesture, color, and everything that actually accompany together that make many students not to move forward in academic space.
All
But
right.
if we take
Can I
into it,
say something? Can I say
okay.
something? I think you're right that it's not the amount of information, because even in the 18th century, 17th century, they had a lot of books at that time to find, right? Yeah, correct. However, they had access to a lot of information, but it wasn't at their fingertips. Do you understand? There was no chat GP, there was no Google at that time. So let's say, for instance, you want to know the definition of linguistics. You will not go to Google and say, what is linguistics? You will go to the library. You will actually work for it. You will go and search. As you are searching, you are gaining expertise in how to look for information in such a way that you are now so good at looking for information that once you get to the library and then you check the books, you check the table of content, you check all the things, you know, this one has the information I want, this one doesn't have it. That's one. So it is not at their fingertips. They have access to a lot, but you can't just say, okay, this there are 20,000 papers, right? Can I get a summary? Nah, you can't. You will read the 20,000 papers yourself, right? That's what
Which
we're
is the
talking
acquisition
about.
of more
Do,
knowledge.
do, you- do,
And
you, do you understand?
do you know what that also does to you? That also exposes you to, okay, for instance, now you said if you want to check what is linguistics, it doesn't just tell you what is linguistics because you are reading everything. Like that knowledge might be much, but it still streamlines you to
Mm-hmm.
a certain path to have a deep understanding of what you are looking for. If you just go on the excuse me, if you go on the internet now and you say what is linguistics, it will bring you multiple definitions of linguistics.
You even suggest
Maybe
other searches, say
people
branches of linguistics, this, and your
it
brain
would
goes,
Yes.
I think what it does is what the reading then did was it exposed them more deeper and streamlined the knowledge. Now it is so vast, it takes you to multiple places at a time.
at your
It's
fingertips,
so the way
in
it scatters
seconds.
it, you are reading one, you are it's not arranged, it is not streamlined, it is not deep in research. So now you still have to, even at that, you still have to go back to books again
So,
to get
so
the
I
deeper
think I
knowledge
think the difference there
of
is,
it.
like, let's say you go to a fountain, right, where water is rushing, and then yeah, fine, and then compare that to a very big hose that is pumped by a machine. And you say you want to use that as a shower. You know that there is no way that a fountain will rush so much that you will not be able to contain it. but then you have a very big hose, twice as big as you, and then you put it on your head, and then there's a pumping machine pumping it on. It's not gonna work.
There's too much pressure.
So that is just the deal. So to me, I would say that while a lot of people may not get a lot from using multimedia, there's still a minute percentage that's how they learn. They watch video,
It's
they learn it,
knowledge,
right?
yes.
But I can say that the reason multimedia doesn't help anybody is one, what you said, that there's a whole lot of information. There's cues, there are things in the
They're not
background, there's
streamlined.
color, yeah, and everything is just thrown at you. Your brain is trying to process everything. And two, a lot of people are not visual learners. They don't learn via multimedia. For me, my own kind of learning is while in school, and I knew it, so I wasn't in competition with anybody. I have to write that thing, and when I write it, I don't forget. So if I don't have a note for a particular course, I'm going to fail it outrightly. So someone will, that no is in PDF now. Why are you writing it? Don't worry. Now me sabi wetin I dey do. I know what I am doing because I know that if I write it in the and then they come and say, what textbook are you? How do you remember this thing? They thought of this thing is in 200 level. Yeah, I remember because I wrote it myself. You understand? So a lot of people don't know how they learn. For some people, they listen to audio and then they get it immediately. For some, it has to be tactile. They have to touch something and say, okay, I put this one here, I put this one here, this is how it works, this is how it works, right? That's how it works to them. They are not visual, they have to touch, right? It's called kinesthetic.
Kinesthetics, yes.
Yes, kinesthetic, which deals with motion. So a lot of people don't know how they learn. They just I'll go and watch YouTube. I'll do that. A lot of people are not visual learners. A lot are not, right? So they need to ruminate on it and think about it. So yeah, it's why they get crappy result like that. But I wish that everything was different. I mean, it's been a while that I even read a novel or read a book after my graduation. It's been so long.
I was coming this afternoon and I was reading. I do that a lot because there's nowhere I will go anywhere with a book. I have a novel with me and I was reading inside the bus. And when everybody just saying that, like, is this one prepared for the exam or what?
All right.
It's a normal thing.
Yeah, I know. Do you guys want me to spin the wheel for myself, or we go to the quiz?
No need. Let's go to the quiz.
Yeah,
Spin
let's
for
go to the
yourself.
quiz. No, I'm not gonna
Let's
spin
go to
for
the quiz.
myself.
Really? You people beat me up to this. I won't take it.
2 against 1. 2 against 1.
Alright.
Alright, let me get ready. No error this time around. No error. No error this time around. It's back to
Alright. Alright.
Anna, just if you know that you're out of this, you know what? Just take a step. You don't need to pick any answer. Leave Abraham and I alone. Abraham was
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going
to.
to do.
Please, be calming
Alright,
down.
Abraham.
As a sign of protest, that's what I'm going to do.
What are you protesting?
In fact, I'm not.
I told you to spin the wheel. You say you're not going to spin the wheel. You people decided that you are going to use man supporting man.
Yeah, don't worry. I don't worry. Next time, I'll be the first to spin the wheel, and I'll spin it 2 times.
Gender Anna.
I'll spin it 2 times next time.
Refuse those topics. I didn't do this topic.
It has nothing to do with gender. It has nothing to do with gender, but that's what people did. So
that's not to
Oh yeah, don't worry. I already promised. I'll spin it twice, and I'll be the first to spin it next time. All right?
Abraham, you know what?
Not enough.
Let's allow Anna to win this. Let's allow Anna.
I'm not going to play. Why? I don't understand. You allow me to win. That I'm what? Don't try that with me. That I'm what? That you are telling me that I'm intellectually low or what?
Jesus.
What do you mean?
Olakunle, you have entered today.
Abraham,
You have entered today. You have
started
Which
entered
from
one
it.
is
gender
let's allow
discrimination.
Hannah to win it?
You started from gender discrimination. Now she's moving on to intellectually low. I'm not doing the game. In fact, Abraham,
What
let's
do you
just start. I'm not.
I mean,
I
here
rest
she
my case.
might even say, why is her name not first? Why is the man's name first?
No, I
Which is
don't do
true.
that. But
Which is true.
really brings me to ask that question. Now that you remind me.
Making the top
I
content
don't
for
look for
today.
I don't look for
Well
fault in things
done.
like this.
Well done.
But
Well
why on
done.
earth is my name in the middle? Why did you sandwich me?
It's called alphabetical order.
Okay, I see.
A,
Which is
H,
Okay.
actually
and
true.
O. Right. Okay. So, how many
Let's start.
questions are we taking today?
We can
At your
take 4.
discretion.
We can start with 4.
You can
What's
start with
our
4 and end with 30.
No, not
Ah,
30. I think we just
What
do
are you
10
saying?
questions and then we'll call it a day. All right? Are you guys
all
ready?
right.
Good.
Sure. Take my time. Do you know that we did this question the last time? Well, I
Are
won't
you
say
sure?
anything.
Is it the one?
Let's.
We didn't do this.
We did.
I think
You sure?
we did.
Just
No, the one we did was the speaker.
This now.
Oh, is the
Look
speaker?
at
Yes,
Oh,
we
is the
did the
speaker?
speaker
look at the
of
previous
that.
one that we did. The first female governor.
All
We
right.
didn't
So
do
what's
this
the
one.
score? Who is it? Who wants that already? What is the score?
Let me check. Everybody won it. Everybody won it. Let's clap for everybody.
Thanks to my explanation, like because I was going to explain what happened in 1999, but it's okay. It's okay. No, it's okay. Just
Mm-hmm.
snap me. Just snap me.
Oh
Just
yeah.
snap me. Just snap me. Just snap me.
This is a no-brainer now.
I hope I'm actually right.
How will you not be
No
right?
brainer. Oh, okay.
I think it's
No-brainer.
Jonathan now.
Ah, why didn't you choose good luck, Jonathan?
The guy, but you choose somebody else.
Jesus Christ. All
Because
right.
Jonathan was from 2007.
It wasn't really a vice president like that. So
Hey! Yeah! Me, I don't know anything. No. I'll just be the one I know. I do
Sounds
not
like.
I don't know. I don't know. No. Ogbunu
It
Cave.
sounds.
Ogbunu Cave caves are located in these states.
Natungbe mi débẹ̀.
I thought it's Imo.
Jesus Christ.
Actually, allow
Do you know
Anna.
what's
I know the
funny?
answer.
I did
I
not
know the
see
answer.
Imo. So
Actually,
Anambra was the only Igbo state I saw. That's why I was like, sounds like an Igbo.
Oh, the
Seriously, I
only
didn't
Igbo
see
state
I
now.
chose
Imo.
You didn't say
actually.
Abia.
I chose Imo actually.
All right.
I didn't see
So,
Imo until Olakunle said Imo State. Okay.
imagine.
Well, might be luck.
Sambisa Forest Farm. Hey, Sambisa Forest. Could you believe that we all know this thing? No? We always make fun of this thing. No? I don't even know where it is. Jesus, like to be honest, I really
Anna knows it. She has logged in.
Anna knows it now. Anna, Jesus, I picked North Central.
I knew it. She logged in.
Sambisa is
logged
northeast
in.
now. Borno State. East. Northeast.
So you know it.
Knows it.
Good.
All right.
It's
That's
actually just to you because you are actually from the north. I'm giving you that.
So Abraham is from the where?
Happy Mountain Wife Lives. I don't know this one though. Okay, Nigeria. Do you have elephants in Nigeria?
I'll just go with whatever comes to mind.
Woo! Anna, as how? As how? As how? How is that possible? Well, do you know how I got the answer? I know that lion and elephant is not in Nigeria, so we don't even have it. I know about monkey.
Anna she's locking in. She's
As
locking
how?
in.
You
Seriously
explain.
locking
Okay,
in.
you know,
Anna, you explain.
pangolin.
You explain.
Pangolin. Let's eat pangolin meat now.
Well done.
I know that lion
Well
and
done.
I'm
elephant is not even
serious.
there
I
at all.
saw it.
I know.
I saw
I know
it.
lion
See,
and
we used to run away from watching NTA. It's from NTA that I got this.
I know about dream monkey. But I know lion and elephant is not there.
Let's eat pangolin.
Wetland there is Niger Delta or Cross River. Wetland. Okay.
Sounds logical to
Okay.
pick this, but if I'm wrong, no problem.
Well, let's reveal the winner.
Niger
Okay.
Delta. So he's got it again.
Anna.
Good.
And see,
You explain yourself.
Please, how many
Something is
questions
going
have
on.
we answered? Please,
See.
let's
Six.
close.
can't you see your score? Can't you see your score? We're still going to
You have not missed
10.
a
Let's
single
close.
one since.
We're
You
still
have
going
not
to
missed a single
10.
one.
She locked
No
in.
need.
She
No need.
did.
The Chad means national park is mainly which Lake Chad. Shit.
Chat.
I hope I don't miss this. If I miss it, Anna wins this.
I Jesus. Abraham, never is done.
How is it? It did not count.
Sorry.
No
What
problem.
did you
I
choose?
forgive you.
I say forgive me.
I choose the same answer. I choose.
Yeah.
It did not count.
But no, but it didn't count. Why didn't it? I'm not gonna take it. No, because you cannot come and meet me.
Abraham,
It's a
to the
lie.
next course. Abraham, to the
Yeah.
next one. 3 months ago.
Yeah.
It's supposed to count because I picked Borno. No problem.
Coming up that. Actually, I picked Adamawa actually.
No, this one.
No. Came a day meter. It can't be Tunde Kilani now. It can't be Tunde Kilani.
Olakunle, shut up it. Shut it.
You don't know it. I'm helping you.
Thank you. I don't think I want your help.
Jesus, I picked the wrong answer. I picked the wrong. I knew we couldn't follow you.
And I did not even watch the movie.
I knew there's Kuna Fulayo, but I was contemplating between Kuna Fulayo.
Abraham, is a lie. You're supposed to add one. My own is 8. Your own is 7. My own is 8. Your own is 7.
Abraham. So today, Kilani did know. I actually was contemplating between.
Oh my God. We're going to see.
Let's continue. We have 2 months to go.
This one is very simple. Olakunle, fill this one.
I don't know his name. I swear.
I don't know his name.
I don't know his name.
Then you people will not get it right. People are whining me. Look at them.
I don't know his name.
I'm serious. I don't know his name. To be honest, I don't know his name. I don't know his
Anna
name.
won this one.
I don't know his
If it
name.
doesn't count, I'm going offline. It better counts.
Okay.
Abraham, what's going on? You chose the answer. And you're telling me.
Even me, sir, I got the answer. I know it's John
My
Okafor.
own is 9. My own is 9. Your own is 8.
Yeah.
Because there's one that did not count.
Abraham, one more to go.
Yeah, one more.
Listed as the lead in the wedding party. Yeah, who watched the wedding party?
I know Abraham got this one right.
No. I'm still trying to
It can't be three of them now. It can't be three of them. Wait, before you do, everyone, before you do it. Ah, Jesus.
I already did.
It's okay, continue.
Let's clap for Anna.
Now,
Let's
this is
clap
it.
for Anna.
Listen, there's going to be a game for three of us. This is going to be the game. You guys are 9, I'm 6. One last
He's a
question.
lie, I'm 10. One did not count. He's a lie, I'm 10. I'm not gonna agree. He's a lie.
This question, if I get it right, I won this session. I'm setting your table between two of me. If I get the next question
It's
right,
a lie.
if I get it right, I won this session.
Oh,
So, Abraham, last question.
Oh, no.
Last
I'm not going
question.
to answer. I'm not going to answer.
If I win this, if I got this answer
We
right,
agree
I win
on
the
10. We agree on. Is it people that even say 10 questions? 10 questions, finish.
Okay, so
So
we agree on
I
10.
think
Actually,
we
we can
ended.
do one for fun. We can do one more for fun.
Not for fun. If I win this one, I won this
I'm not going
session.
to agree to that. I don't agree to that.
I'm trying to settle the dispute, to settle the score between two of you. Let me be
There's
the
no
big
dispute.
man.
There's no score. I got all 10 correct. One did not add up. And that was one that I was the fastest.
You explain that.
That was the one that showed that I was the fastest answer, but it did not count. So I'm not doing again.
Just one more.
Wait. How did you show that you were the fastest and it did not count?
That was the first time. That was the first time he showed that I was the fastest. It's a lie. I did not get it wrong. It's a lie. It's a lie.
She got it wrong.
That's why. Because it can't be
So
no, hold on. As you were saying, we're going for more.
it's a lie. It's
We're
a
going for
lie.
one. We're going for one more.
We're doing one more. We just
We're doing
realized
one
that.
more.
It's a lie. I got it right.
I just
You wanted to scam me.
Wait,
You wanted to scam me.
you guys, wait. If the answer is wrong, would it count as the fastest?
Yes, it would.
Yes, it would.
But it was the same thing that showed when it clicked it. It was the same answer I picked that it showed the green.
The same answer that she got.
I'm serious.
How are we supposed to know?
I'm serious. It was the answer I clicked.
There's no way I can check the back in there.
We must settle this score right now. Abraham, one more. We must settle this.
Alright.
Okay, let's do one more. No problem.
One more. We must settle this.
Okay, settle. You know you're fast, right?
King of boys. Jesus.
Anna has logged in again. She has logged in again. And I probably will miss this.
Don't shut up your mouth. You're not missing it. That's how you lie.
Yes!
I said it. That's
and you still happen to be the fastest too.
Abraham, this guy is not ordinary tonight.
She's using juju and she scammed away. She scammed away there.
I didn't do anything.
Yeah, using juju. Yeah, using
This guy
juju.
is not ordinary.
Well done.
You people are going
We are done. This guy is. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Crocodile tears. We are not taking that from you.
She's not crying.
We are not taking that from you. Abraham, this guy scammed us.
up against me. Oh
She
my
did.
God.
She scammed us actually. So there's no way now.
neighbors, my family members.
Abraham, you know that we bought that idea. We bought it. We
What
bought
idea?
I never did.
it.
What idea did you? What did I do?
What's the idea? She chose the wrong question.
I was like,
Seriously, honestly, I
check the
picked the
back
right
end here.
answer. I don't know what happened. I
How
picked the
you
same
went to the
answer.
wrong answer?
Honestly speaking,
Abraham,
I picked the same. You people thought I'm joking.
Minus six
Will I say I picked the right?
So that will come up.
What's there to
Abraham,
gain?
minus six
Are you
for my
people
score,
giving
so
me?
that will come
Are you people giving me gifts? What's there to gain that I'll like? There's no gift, so why will I like?
Oh my God, that actually be an amazing, to be honest.
There's no way to check whether you selected the correct answer or not. So Yeah.
I wish there was. I
We are,
wish
we
there
are,
was. Honestly,
we're joint winners. Joint
no
winners.
problem.
Joint
No
winners.
Joint
Three
problem.
of us
winners.
are
The
We're
joint
sky,
joint.
winners. Three of
the sky
us.
is big
Three of us.
enough. The sky is big
Three of us are
enough.
joint winners. You know, we all have the same score. Three of us, we have the same score. Joint winners. Yes.
Yeah, we're
Everyone
joint
has
winners.
winners. Yeah, three of us
The
are
sky
joint
is big
winners. We have
enough.
the
No
same score.
problem.
Yeah.
Everybody has the same 10, 10, 10. I have 10, Abraham, and I, you know, joint winners. You know, good night. Now, yes.
You're
What's
overcompensating, Olakunle.
what's what's going on here?
I'm
You're a
trying to
distant
You
feel
become a
third.
among.
suspect.
You're,
The moment
I'm
you
you're a
start
attaching
over
myself.
distant
talking,
third.
I'm
the
You're
moment
a
you start
attaching
over
distant
myself.
third.
talking,
You're a distant third. You don't know distant
I am
third, right?
I am attaching myself to the winners. We are all joint winners. We have the same score 10. So just add 4 tomorrow to make it 10. So we are 10 winners. No winner tonight. Three of us.
Well done.
Yes.
Well done.
I
Well
don't
done.
connect.
if you say
Well
so,
done.
so that you can sleep well at night.
Hmm. I mean, I'm still gonna leave the score there so that by the time we come back for the next one, I'll show the score
Why are you
before
doing
we
this to
before we
Olakunle
do.
now?
No. Just to motivate him to, the time he
Abraham, you
was
come
winning, it
back.
was like, yes.
Abraham, you will come back. No need. You will
It
There's
come
no
was
need
back.
to
me,
see.
Yesterday,
Except
you will
people
come
are
back.
giving gifts. Except people are giving gifts. And okay, let's do it for the fun of it.
Wednesday is not fun. No need. Wednesday is not fun.
Let's
Wednesday
do
is
it
not
for
fun.
the
No
fun
need.
of it.
yeah.
Whoa. That is
It,
actually an amazing session, to be
it
honest.
was
Yeah,
it
tonight
was an
was
amazing
amazing.
one. Yeah, and I wouldn't say I'm exhausted actually. My social battery is gone. Social battery gone. I in fact I add small ones too. Let me show you guys.
No, so that you can sleep tonight. Don't use
Hold
the small
on.
ones. Let
Let
them
me show
send.
you guys. Let me show you guys. This is one.
Look, I can't
Then
see nothing.
one and then another one. I brought a lot of
I can't
batteries this
see
night.
nothing.
I brought a lot of
Nada.
batteries this night. And in
Hmm.
fact, there's one here that I'm using. This one inside there, inside the remote. But everything has become low. So I'll see you guys later, eh?
All right,
I'll see you
style.
guys. Alright.
Take
Good
care, everyone.
night,
Good night
everybody.
everybody.
Good night, Nigeria. We hope you had fun with us. In fact, we know, but you stayed to the end and you had fun with us.
Yeah. Especially the
We'll be glad to do
Madagascar
this again.
the
We'll be
Madagascar
glad to
part.
do this. Yes, I'm gonna go start
Definitely.
watching Madagascar so that I can come give you guys a review next week.
Thank you for that.
All the
Olakunle,
series, so
Anna.
it's not just penguins of Madagascar. All right, guys.
Mm.
Good night.
Good night,
See you again.
Olakunle. I will see you
Good
again.
night,
Bye.
everyone.
Join our journey and dive into the lively foray. As Nigeria live, tune in bright and clear. Insights, laughs and knowledge are all right here.